class. And at the end of the day, that ended up, sort of like just getting me an A. I don't know if that was included because I was doing well. I was doing great as well in her class, but it definitely, I would say, it helped. Anyways, let's go on. Number 2, the financial aid office. See, you might think that financial aid is just paying money, they're giving you money, but people, it's like Ghana. Like, there's money everywhere, but if you don't know where to look, you're gonna think like it's poor AF and like you're not gonna get money. But there's money if you know where to look. It's like a little minefield. See, they have a whole bunch of scholarships, and I discovered this fortunately in my first year, even though I did not take advantage of it, but I discovered this in my first year. I went to the financial aid office. I don't know if you got in other countries or anywhere else. I think it might be a bursar's office, something like that. But here we have like a bursar's office and a financial aid office. So I went there, and they have like a whole stack of papers dedicated to scholarships, scholarship money, essay writing, different scholarships. And I'm telling you, oh my God, just take advantage of that. Just go to your school's bursar if you have the time. I mean, because of the COVID restrictions, you might not. So it might be useful to go on your school's website and then go to the section where they have like the financial aid office, and look down there. You'll find that. Or if school's open, you could also go to like your department, let's say any department. Let's say, for example, we have a law department. If you go to a law department, you'll find it like on the pin. They have like a pin board. Every department has a pin board. You're bound to find a scholarship just hanging around there, or an opportunity, or an internship. That's where you find a lot of these things just hanging around. And because students don't see it, people don't like going to offices. They hate going to departments because they think it's so stuffy and stuff like that. So a lot of people just don't see it. But there are a lot of opportunities like right there. Number 3, school clubs. Clubs. Join your school's club, like any club, extracurricular activity. Join it. There are so many opportunities like hanging in there, and once you tend to like engage, I advise that you go join an extracurricular activity that has to do with your major or field or your interest, because it's a lot of it's very advantageous to you when you finish with college and you're writing your resume and you're trying to apply to a job that you're interested in. It helps to just mention that you were in this club that is sort of related to the field that you want to go into. For example, I want to be a human rights lawyer, and I'm planning on going to law school, inshallah. And one of the things that I joined later on in my college career was my UN group. And for that whole year, I was doing research topics. I was writing papers. It was hours and hours of research, but it was all worth it. And I can proudly say that every single time I apply for a job, I just mentioned that. I was part of the UN. I just casually mentioned it, like, boom, I was part of the UN. And that's really helpful. For example, if you want to work in the UN as well, you mentioned that you did research, you participated in extracurricular activities related to that field, because it helps the recruiters to understand that you have a sense of what you're going to do. You have a sense of what you want to do. Number 4, events. Please go to your events. Like every single time they post them, not every event, of course, but events that have to do with your interests. Go to those events. Go to the graduate affairs. Go to the career affairs. You will find so many opportunities like hanging right there. It's a great way to network with people, professionals, people who have already made it in the field, people who are starting up. It's a very good way to network and connect with people. For example, I went to my career fair, and it was accidental. And I actually got a job through my career fair. That was last year, and I was just like walking out of school on Friday. I had nothing to do. I was like walking out, and I just saw a whole career fair going on, and there were no students set up, just standing there waiting. So I walked up to one and I was like looking and looking. And so during the summer I was sitting down and I pulled up my business card and I started looking through it up. And I found one that I wanted, so I applied for the job. In a few weeks I got it. It was good pay. It was good pay. I loved it. Oh my God. I would love, definitely love to return there. But you know, COVID. But yeah, that actually found a job through my career fair. Graduate fairs, definitely go if you're looking to go to graduate school, like law school, med school, any other school. That's a great way. And plus, they give out free tools for studying for your exam. For example, if you're studying for the LSAT, the MCAT, the GRE, they give out free things if you're lucky enough to get them. So that's also number 4. Number 5, your school's wellness center. Please take advantage of that. For example, while you're in school, you're in college, it can be so stressful. I mean, you're single and it's stressful. Not to mention if you have a family, if you have other priorities going on in your life, it gets super stressful. And I'm not lying, like it's super stressful. And sometimes you need to de-stress, you need to calm yourself down. And in that case, there is a wellness center, I believe, in every school. They provide counseling services. They give out food services if you're in need of it, housing, and any other service that you may be in need of. They definitely have that there. But for example, me personally, I went there for more of like a therapeutic reason, and I needed to de-stress, and I told you it was so helpful. And I am grateful for the wellness center in my school. And if you're ever in need of help, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm gonna just throw in this bonus one. The bonus. I'm not gonna call it number 6. No, we're gonna call it the bonus section. And I just realized my accent just keeps alternating. I go from hey, and I'm okay, darlings. Anyways, so what I would say is that extra credit. Do it, people. When they give you extra credit, you better do that. I mean, some professors can be very stingy. We see y'all as if y'all were never students before. But a lot of professors give out extra credit. And please do the extra credit, because you never know. I always do have the precaution. Even if I'm doing well in the class, I always do my extra credit, because you never know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the semester, and you don't want to find yourself at the wrong end of that semester, because we're all trying to get our grades up. We're all trying to boost our futures. So that extra credit, when you're doing, you definitely should do it. Because at the end of the day, you don't know. Maybe you feel I'm doing well, but you don't know. But like I said before, anything can happen. Your grades can go down, and then you might need extra credit. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If there are any other tips or anything that you would love to know, just comment that down below, and don't be afraid. Just comment that. And don't forget to of course, like I said, comment, share this video, and subscribe to our family. Join the family. Join us. It's a crazy family, I know, but it's something crazy doing. Thank you so much for the second time. I don't know why I keep saying thank you, but whatever. So thank you again, and hope to see you guys